7b97z34, line 22, 7b97z34. Subwavelength-diameter optical fibers UFO core engine communication signals 5G Wow Seti. There's the signal there. So this is optical fiber nanowires keyword research for line 22 Wow data. August 21st, 2013. I was working on this. Today is September the 14th, 2013. So line 22, 7b97z33 Photonic-Crystal hollow core laser fibers UFO core engine communication signals 5G Wow Seti is the previous video we were working on. Subwavelength diameter optical fiber is the key word that came from it. I'm fighting off a cold today, so my nose is plugged and I'm having fun trying to talk. So quote diagrams from wiki. A subwavelength diameter fiber wraps light around a human hair. Cool, eh? August 21st, my thoughts. Dark matter particles plus string theory wraps itself around little particles like tau neutrinos, moving in a linear path with them forming a laser beam of sorts. Quotes from wiki. Subwavelength diameter optical fiber, SDF or SDOF, is an optical fiber whose diameter is less than the wavelength of the light being propagated through the fiber. An SDOF usually consists of long, thick parts, same as conventional optical fibers at both ends transition regions, aka tapers, where the fiber diameter gradually decreases down to subwavelength value, and a subwavelength diameter waist, which is the main acting part of an SDOF. There is no general agreement on how these optical elements are to be called, different groups preferring to emphasize different properties of such fibers, sometimes even using different terms. The names in these include subwavelength waveguide, subwavelength optical wire, subwavelength diameter silica wire, subwavelength diameter fiber taper, photonic wire waveguide, photonic wire, photonic nanowire, optical nanowires, optical fiber nanowires, tapered optical fiber, fiber tapered, sub-micron diameter silica fiber, ultra-thin optical fibers, optical nanofiber, optical microfibers, sub-micron fiber waveguides, micro-nano optical wires, MNOW. The term waveguide can be applied not only to fibers but also other waveguiding structures such as silicon photonic subwavelength waveguides. The term sub-micron is often synonymic to subwavelength in this case, taking into account that the majority of experiments are carried out with the light with the wavelength between 0.8 and 1.6 ohm. However, for other wavelengths this may not be true. All the names including the prefix nano are somewhat misleading, since it is usually applied to objects with dimensions on the scale of nanometers or tens of nanometers. CF is nanoparticle, nanotechnology. The characteristic behavior of the SDOF, high intensity of the electromagnetic field both inside and outside the fiber. Maximum confinement of the light is in transversal cross-section. Appears when the fiber diameter is about half of the wavelength of light. That is why the term subwavelength is the most appropriate for these objects. The keyword subwavelength diameter optical fiber is going to continue in more videos. Thanks for watching.